What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Dubstar. We're returning to the 2018 album 1, and the next track is Waltz No.9. It makes me think of a piece by Beethoven or something to that effect. I don't know if there is an overt classical music type reference happening, but even then I would wonder whether there is a larger story at hand and whether the waltz reference will be reflected in the rhythm of the sonics. I would expect that to be the case. I mean, if you title a track a waltz and then it's not in waltz form, that would be a surprise. Nevertheless, let's give it a listen and see what I can pick up. This is Dubstar. The track is Waltz No.9, and it's from their 2018 album 1.
After the wreck of your day crumbles and pieces have been put away, only the loneliest still want to stay in a house where the weirdness went on. Hung like a crook in the yard, you carry the can, but she's making it hard to recall the unbearable joy and fidelity sworn for the summertime blue. You're unraveling just down the line. Chances are you're not gonna be fine. When they said that relief would come soon, they were just trying to get out the room. Your death comes in June. No.9 comes at you like a punch. It couldn't care less if you finished your lunch or if you're the best in a miserable bunch. Your end doesn't wait for consent. Any thoughts that you haven't read first need to be knocked out of you by the nurse who administers something to make you feel worse. Remember to stop talking sense. You're unraveling just down the line. Chances are you're not gonna be fine. When they said that relief would come soon, they were just trying to get out the room. Your death comes in June. Your death comes in June. You're unraveling just down the line. Chances are you're not gonna be fine. When they said that relief would come soon, they were just trying to get out the room. Your death comes in June. Your death comes in June. Your death comes in June.
They really stand out to me for their lyrics, and to be fair, the sonics are often not only melodically compelling, but well crafted, and in many cases there is this tension between what I catch in the lyrics and themes and the music. Although there's been some that have been more congruous in that way. Nevertheless, the point is, this is another one which has this light, like smooth, rocking back and forth type of feel, and yet lyrically it does sound very dark about someone unraveling, and I don't know if they're in like a medical facility, maybe like a psychiatric facility, but like, you know, the doctors are like, yeah, you'll get better and so on, but they're saying it just because they're using any excuse to get out of the room. They don't want to be genuinely frank with the patient. They just want to, say what they have to, and just like, yeah, like I'm gonna go, deal with another patient, or I'm gonna go do something where I don't have to, bear the burden of telling the truth to this person. And then there was a line about like the nurse giving them something which won't make them better. So yeah, I am wondering, like, because of like maybe number 9, it almost made me think of like Clockwork Orange or something, where they're, in a facility where they're being given medication which actually isn't helping, but which is, part of this like larger process of like breaking them psychologically or something. But yeah, scaling back the interpretation a little bit, it sounds like someone who is, again, under medical care / surveillance, and then being dehumanized in a way, and where the medical care personnel aren't really taking responsibility so much as they are doing the absolute minimum and trying to like deflect responsibility. I do wonder, the narrator, if they're like, if they're a specific character relative to the person who's being described in this way, which I assume they are, but like, is it an enemy, is it a former significant other or friend, but now their attitude has sort of shifted. But ultimately, yeah, I do wonder about Waltz No. 9 and what that might mean. But yeah, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like someone who is, unraveling maybe in more ways than one, and getting help in doing that, meaning it's not like self-destruction entirely, even though that may be part of it, but again, they're being mistreated, but also their descent into disintegration is being accelerated by the actions of what, again, I'm reading on a like more literal way, medical personnel. So yeah, a very dark tune lyrically, and again, that makes it have this tension with the sort of bright and smooth sonics of the musical atmosphere. So yeah, another cool one, and another characteristic one from Dubstar. Thank you again to Phil. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.